Hi everybody, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for August 25th through September 1st. And I have something special for you. I did pull the cards for the week, but I'm also going to pull cards for every sign for the full moon that is coming tonight. And that's why I'm trying to get this out early so that we can all find out what's in store for us. The sun has shifted into Virgo. We're 2 degrees Virgo, so we're 3 days into this transit, and I already feel better. I don't know if it's because I have Mars, Pluto, Uranus in Virgo, but I'm actually getting my house clean, and I'm feeling so much better about it. I just feel a different energy. I typically feel really good in Leo. My moon is in Leo, but it has been a rough summer for me. So let's get started so that I don't go too long. I'm going to pull the cards for the signs on the fly. I'm not doing it in advance. But let's see what the little black bag has to say for us first. All right, I'm back. I feel like I have to hurry up, that I have such a small window of peace and quiet out here. You can hear the cicadas. I'm surprised the blue jays aren't screaming for their food. So let's see what the little black bag has to say this week. We have the full moon, and then on Tuesday, Mars will go direct. So if you've been needing to take a lot of naps, you haven't had any energy, this week things should start to pick up. All right, this one wants to come out. This is so good. Enthusiasm. And you know what? This is how I feel. I feel like I have more enthusiasm about life right now. I'm actually looking forward to things. I'm really trying to get out of my funk, and I'm trying to be enthusiastic about everything that is presented before me. So I think with this full moon and Mars going direct, our enthusiasm will be increased this week. So I love that. The Virgo energy, and for those of you that don't know, is perfectionism. It's being uber organized. It's having everything in order. It is clearing out our clutter. It's a very feng shui sign. Maybe I will write another feng shui blog. I used to do every Friday a feng shui blog, but I've written a lot about feng shui, and there's only so much you could say, I suppose. So the first card that I picked, the energy's coming in right now, and this will carry us through the full moon into Monday, and it is No Place Like Home. My nails are still not done, don't care, and so I have to apologize, but look at this, like they're broke, they're busted, whatever. No place like home. So this was my sign this morning because I was going to go to the beach. I am on vacation from my day job for the next 10 days, and it's not a total vacation. I do have 2 funerals that I have to attend. But with that being said, I was going to go to the beach today, and I pulled this card, and it told me, stay home, get things done at home. There's no place like home. You know what else my sign was last night? So I went to this fisherman's wharf. It's only about 20 minutes from my house. Beautiful sunrise. You can head over to my Instagram page and you can see how gorgeous the sunrise was. Had dinner with one of my friends. It was amazing. Coming back, I was in New Jersey. Gas is cheaper in New Jersey, so I figured let me fill up while I'm here. And they also pump the gas for you in New Jersey. It's a state law. And the guy said to me, so are you out and about for the weekend or for the night? And I'm like, no, I'm just going to go home and probably go to bed. And he's like, it's so funny. People spend all this money for their house and to have cable and Netflix and to have all these beautiful amenities in their homes, and then they go on vacation. They leave their home. And so this card also made me think of this guy last night. And he's like, we spend all this money on our homes and all the things in our homes for us to be comfortable, and then we leave. So this no place like home is telling me to find the gratitude around my home and, enjoy what I have here. I don't have to go somewhere else to find what it is that I'm looking for. Dorothy even said that. And you'll know from last week I said surrender Dorothy. So here we have another Wizard of Oz theme coming up for this week. And I really feel that this whole entire summer has been like this Alice in Wonderland, Wizard of Oz kind of vortex that we've been in. Now for the middle of the week coming in, it's flexible. With this Virgo energy, the sun in Virgo, it is so important for us to be flexible. And Virgo doesn't want us to be flexible. Virgo is extremely rigid. They want things the way that they want them. Everything has to be in its place. My grandfather was a Grandmaster Virgo. And, you could borrow his things, but you had to put them back exactly where they were. And you had to kind of let him know that you wanted to borrow it. Like, just don't touch Virgo's things or move them out of the place that they're in, because they will be really unhappy with you. Virgo is just very, and super analytic. So be a little flexible with yourselves. Go with the flow. Same energy that has been coming in for a while, but I think that's a great message for this Virgo energy, is that we have to be flexible. And for the end of the week, now Mars will be direct by this point, and we'll be getting ready for Saturn to go direct the following week. Saturn is rules and regulations. Saturn is the father telling us what has to be done. So I think it's no coincidence that I just brought up my grandfather, who he was a little bit of a rigid Virgo, but so perfect in every way. But here we have regeneration. So I think is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this energy is that we're finally going to be regenerating. This is new life, rebirth. New things are coming. The phoenix is rising out of the ashes. New things are going to be happening. New opportunities are going to be happening. So just hold on tight a little while longer, just a few more days. By next Friday, we should start to feel better, if you're not already feeling better like I am. All right, I am going to, let me do the crystals before I pull the cards for all of the signs. So, of course, we have a full moon. It's coming in tonight around 1:32 Eastern Standard Time, 1:32 a.m. So I'm going to try and stay up for that so that I can check that out. And the full moon last night was amazing, but it'll be exact tonight. Now I'm using moonstone, and these moonstones are fantastic. They're 3 different colors and transparencies, yet they are all moonstone. And I had them charging outside last night in the full moon to amp up the energy. Now, I know I've been wearing this shirt a lot, but I love this shirt. It has all of the moon phases on it, and my hairstylist and friend, Lindsay, gave me this full moon pendant, which I love. Thank you, Linz. Okay, so let me shuffle the cards. I'm going to keep these out of the deck. I'm using the Colette Baron Reed Wisdom of the Oracle deck, that I love. I just feel that the energy is super positive, and that's really what I need right now. I have lit my candles on my altar for the full moon. Gratitude, joy, and laughter is what I'm burning for the full moon. All right, so we're going to start with Aries, and I will post on the side for each sign if you want to advance to yours. Now, You want to watch for your sun sign and for your rising sign. And some people even like to look up their moon sign and get the meaning. Okay, so, how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to pause for a minute so I can give myself some room to spread out and pick for all of you. Hold on. I had to put them on the deck down below, so I'm going to have to reach down and pick them up each time. But, all right, so for Aries, chaos and conflict has come up. Now, this full moon is in Pisces, which is right next to your sign. Pisces is going to bring in this energy of, you know, a sense of peace, a sense of intuition, with Virgo, which is all about integrity and what we're becoming. So Aries, this is telling me that you need to clear out and let go of. That's what we do on the full moon. We're letting go of things. You need to let go of the chaos and conflict in your life. Now, if you're an Aries sun sign, Aries rising sign, Aries moon, don't be in denial. There is chaos and conflict, something that is, you know, going against the grain in your life, and it's got to go. You have to get rid of that. All right, Aries? Okay, Taurus, what is coming up for you is all that glitters, but it's in reverse. All that glitters always indicates to me, just because something looks good on the outside doesn't mean it's really good on the inside. And when it's reversed, this is telling me the thing that you need to get rid of for this full moon are the things in your life that, no longer serve, look great on the outside, but not are great on the inside. And this could even be aspects of yourself, Taurus. So you want to really go within and look for the true treasure within yourself. Look for the true treasure that is amongst your friends and the ones that are close to you right now. Hold on to them. Get rid of the ones that really need to go. This is also saying to, about being too materialistic, Taurus. Taurus can sometimes be a little too materialistic, and these things are not, what am I trying to get at? Things are not real in the sense of, you know, things will not fulfill us. That's where I'm trying to get. Things will not fulfill us. So we need to look for the true meaning and the true beauty in non-material things. Taurus, that's what I have for you. Gemini, happy is what comes up. And this really, really hits home for me because I am a Gemini sun sign. And so for the full moon, the focus is on being happy. I know that I've been focused on the muck and my sorrow and my grief, and those things need to go, Gemini. The sorrow, the grief, anything that isn't wonderful. I think that's also why I'm burning the gratitude, joy, and laughter card, because that's all we need in our lives right now. So, Gemini, if there's something in your life that doesn't make you happy, it needs to go with this full moon. All right? Okay. Cancer. Actually, this was reversed. So what comes up for Cancer is the tribe. And this is perfect for Cancer. So the tribe is about being with your people, the people that are of like mind, of like being to you. When it's in reverse, this is saying that, you know, the people that you've been surrounding yourself with may not be your actual tribe. So with this full moon, Cancer, you need to suss out who is really not part of your tribe. Figure out who the important players in your tribe and your life are, and whoever really isn't. If there are just superficial players that are currently in your life, they need to go. That's what you need to get rid of for this full moon transit, Cancer. and find your true tribe and stick with them. You know, with Cancers being, you know, the homemakers and all about the family and everything, it's no wonder that that card came up. But, you know, who are you giving your time to, Cancer? And are they really worth your precious time? I'm thinking that a lot of Cancers have to really be very discerning at this point and get rid of, you know, anybody who's sucking up your time, wasting your time, and is not a true friend and ally. Okay, so for Leo, the Y card comes up, and this is Leo's questioning, why are things the way they are? Why are things not this way? Why are things not that way? And for this full moon, what I'm seeing that you need to get rid of is that overthinking of why are things the way they are. Go to that flexibility card that's coming in midweek, going with the flow. You can even look back on my video from last week about cycles and see that, you know, maybe that's the answer to your why. You know, you could just be in a different cycle at this point. We don't always know the answer to the why, Leo. And this really kind of goes for everybody. Sometimes, you know, things are brought into our lives for a reason or a season or a lesson. Let that be good enough. So I think you just need to let go of the need to know why things are the way they are and just lean back into your higher self, Leo, and embrace it and go with the flow, and the answer will be revealed within due time. So try and get rid of that for yourselves, Leo. Happy birthday, Virgo. All right, so these dogs are going to go crazy. All right, Virgo, happy birthday, Virgo. And co-create comes up, but it's in the reverse position. So Virgo, what I think that you need to get rid of at this time is the thought that you have to do everything on your own, and reverse this card so that you can co-create. Ask for help, Virgo. I know that Virgos have a really hard time asking for help and asking for people to come to their aid because they're afraid that people aren't going to do it as well as they will or in the way that they want it. That's part of, you know, the Virgo energy. But this is telling me it's time for you to relinquish control, Virgo, and allow yourself to get the help that you need, you know, because you can't handle everything by yourself. It's just absolutely impossible, Virgo. That's what your mission is for this full moon. All right, Libra. So this is interesting. Not for you comes up for this full moon. And I pulled this card last week, and you can check out what I wrote about it on Facebook and Instagram. But not for you means that just because something isn't coming to you doesn't mean that, you know, something wonderful isn't. A lot of times the universe protects us from sending certain things our way. Not for you is saying that the universe has a greater and a higher plan for us. We can't always see it, but just know that you're being protected. So for this full moon transit, not for you is number one telling me whatever isn't truly for you, whatever is in your life right now that truly isn't serving a beneficial purpose, that needs to go. And also to relinquish the feelings of lack, the feelings of, oh, I'm never going to get mine, nothing ever good comes to me. You need to let those thoughts go during this full moon transit, because I promise you, whatever is meant for you will come to you in divine timing. This goes for everybody. We just have to be patient. And I know it's so hard. It's so hard to be patient. That's my message for you, Libra. Scorpio. and I have drawn TikTok for you. And whenever I see TikTok, this always gives me the feeling that we're feeling as though we're running out of time, there isn't enough time, we have too much to do in a short amount of time. And TikTok is telling the Scorpios kind of almost the same thing I had just said. You know, we always have enough time. Everything will happen in divine timing, not to worry. And this is also saying to the Scorpios, what you need to get rid of for this full moon is the need to rush and get everything done, and everything has to be done in a certain amount of time. You need to relax. Oh my goodness, these dogs. You need to relax into divine timing. So Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, relinquish the need during this full moon to try and get everything done, and just know that there's plenty of time to do all the things that you need to do. All right, Sagittarius, we have peace in reverse. So for this full moon, this is telling me that you need to relinquish anything that is not bringing peace to your life and find that place of peace and relaxation and restfulness, that calmness within yourself. This is also telling me that Sages have not been nurturing themselves enough. Therefore, not finding that peace. A lot of chaos going around. Got to get rid of it, Sag. You're coming into a really great time in your life because Jupiter will be getting ready to move into Sagittarius in a few months. And you'll have about 18 months to really, really shine and, put on your top hat and your tap shoes and dance with life. But you need to get to that place of inner peace with yourself. So anything that isn't bringing you peace, Sagittarius, it's got to go. Capricorn. So we have new life in reverse. This is telling me that I feel there's a sense of stagnation, unknowing, fear, possibly, of, new beginnings that are coming. So you need to relinquish the worry that could be involved with new life. This is telling me anything that is holding you back from new life needs to go during this full moon. I want you to pray on that because I feel for the Capricorns, there's a lot of really new, great energy coming in for them. And I've done a couple of readings for some Capricorns lately, and they have this mindset where I think their mind is holding them back, their perceptions, their expectations. You need to get rid of all of that for this full moon so that you can breathe new life into what is coming for you, Capricorns. Aquarius. All right, so this Virgo transit, we have the Thinker. This is what your full moon message is. And the Thinker is saying take this time and to really dive deep within your mind of what it is that you want out of life. What isn't serving you? Send it away. What do you want to bring in? Concentrate on that. This is a time for Aquarius where everything is changing, I feel, especially last month. You could be thinking about all of the things that have happened over the last 30 days. Don't allow the Virgo sun energy to put you in a place of overanalysis because that will lead to paralysis. So I think that's the full moon message for the Aquarians. You're overthinking things, and that's got to go. Maybe just allow yourselves to flow a little bit more and allow things to happen and fall into place for you. And the Pisces. This is your full moon, Pisces. This is your once a year full moon that occurs in your sign. And the card that's coming up is Orphaned. So with Pisces being so intuitive and, being able to sense everything and feel everything around them, Pisces, don't feel that you have been left alone. The Orphan card feels as though, you have a feeling of abandonment. You've been left alone and abandoned. Nobody's there for you. Those are the feelings and the thoughts that need to go with this full moon. Pisces, I think that this is a time to spend in nature and meditation today into tomorrow, and really figure out what thoughts are not serving you. These feelings of loneliness and abandonment, you have to stop feeling sorry for yourself and get rid of all of that negative or lower vibrational energy so that you can breathe new life into your being. I mean, this is your full moon. This is your time to shine. This is your time to recharge and regenerate. So that's all I have for you for this week. I hope you liked your reading and the cards that I pulled for you. Be sure to check out the companion blog that I'll post later in the weekend, possibly. Got a lot of stuff to do. And enjoy this beautiful weather wherever you are. So peace and blessings. Thank you. I love you with much gratitude. Happy full moon. I hope everybody prospers with joy and abundance from it. Until next week, bye.